Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year. Last night I dreamed you were back again, larger than life again, holding me tight again, placing those same kisses on my brow, sweeter than ever now. Lord, I remember how couldn't get enough of kissing. Do you know how much you're missing? No, you don't, but I do. Days like a slow train trickle by, and even the words that I write refuse to fly. All I can hear is your song haunting me. Can't get the melody out of my head, you see. And distractions I've been using. Do you know how much you're losing? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. I swore I'd never fall like this again. Fools like me never win. Came to my knees again. I can't close the door on the likelihood things might be just as good. Always believed it would. I gotta let your love invite me. Baby, do you think it might be? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. But I do, and I wonder if I'm past the point of rescue. Is no word from you at all the best that you can do? I never meant to push or shove you. Do you know how much I love you? No, you don't, but I do. Oh, no, you don't, but I do. Oh, no, you don't, but I do. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome to the live stream. My name is Pat O'Brien, coming to you live from our studio here in Bon Air. That's in North Chesterfield County, Virginia, right outside of Richmond, Virginia. My lovely wife is running the show right here to my right. So say hi, Wendy. There's Wendy. And so, folks, let's see. It's been a while. Gosh, it's been a month. We've gotten all the way through the Christmas holidays and the New Year's holiday. And so it's good to be back with you here this evening. Let's give a shout out to some folks who are in the stream. Let's go up top here and see what we got. We got the Jamersons. We got Thomas. We got Thomas Jamerson. Here is that Terry that I see also in there. Is Charles Jones in the stream. Shelley Smith. David Herring is here. Shelley Smith once again. We got Cindy Forbes down at the bottom there. And let's see who else we have. Mary Jane Trice. Mary Jane, good to see you here this evening. So, folks, here's the way it works. I'm trying to play your requests this evening. And some folks have already made some requests, and that's cool. That's how I know what to play. But you will, oftentimes you will see some links that will come through the comment section. A link that will take you to my playlist. If you go follow that link, you can grab some songs from there, come back to the stream, and put them in the comment section, and we'll be glad to get to them. Some people use two devices. If you happen to have a phone and a iPad or something like that, you use two devices. One you can watch and listen on. A second one you can use to navigate around to websites and so on to make requests. Some people also cast to their big screen, and if your TV is smart enough to do so, all you have to do is look for the little icon up there that shows you to cast right there, cast to your big screen, or you can use the YouTube app on your TV if in fact your TV has that app, which a lot of them do these days. All right, so let's see what we got. We got a few requests. Let's take care of some of them. Here's a song by the Bellamy Brothers. There's a reason for the sunshiny skies, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. There's the reason. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, then let your love shine. Then you'll know what I mean. It's the season. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candlelight. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. There's the reason. Just let your love fly like a mountain stream, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. There's the reason. Just let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love bind you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. The Bellamy Brothers right there by request. Joyce is in the stream. Happy New Year to you, Joyce. Good to see you here. And Carrie Bannon Williamson is in the stream and trying to rouse some friends, Sarah and Hayden. So yeah, folks, the more people you tag in this in the comment section, just tag people in it. Hopefully they will show up and join the stream, and then the more the merrier for sure. And let's see, so we have exactly 3 requests in the stream so far this evening, so I can certainly use more. Don't forget, you can go to my website. You'll find the link has actually been posted already, and pick some songs, and I'd be happy to do them. Here's a song by, who is this? This is a song by Rod Stewart, and it's about a conquest, I believe. This is a Shelley request. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Whoa, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your rage. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes, you're everything. I laugh at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Whoa, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I could do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover, and mother, what a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Whoa, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I could use a lead guitar right here, Wendy. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool, or find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Whoa, Maggie, I wished I'd never seen your face. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway. Maggie, I wished I'd never seen your face. I'll get on the ride home one of these days. There we go. That was, of course, from Rod Stewart by request, and that was Maya making her presence known. Maya, the cat, as usual, is here for our streams, and so it goes. When you hear Maya do her thing, then we must drink. So, Wendy, you prepared?
I am.
Here we go. Here's looking at you. So we got a bunch of requests. Excellent. So, folks, not only are we playing music this evening, but we do have the album cover challenge, the classic album cover challenge. Every time we do these streams, we do one of those. And if you see an album cover that comes through these streams back here, sometimes also on the major stream itself, if you are the first person to identify the album and the artist in one comment, so you got to put them both in the same comment, then you will win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing. Crazy Rooster Brewing. And so we got a bunch of them to give away this evening. And so if you're the first person, once again, to identify that album and the artist in one comment, then you will win. And then we'll have associated trivia going on throughout the evening. So kind of a trick album cover challenge this evening, kind of. You'll see once we get the answer. All right, let's see what's it going to be. Let's do a David request. Is that David Herring that I see there? Is that right? Here's a little something by the Beach Boys. Some wishful thinking. We come on the Sloop John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we do roam, drinking all night. I got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B sail and see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore and let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The first mate, he got drunk and broke in the captain's trunk. The constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff John Sloan, why don't you leave me alone? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B sail and see how the mainsail sets. Call for the captain ashore and let me go home. Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home? Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. The poor cook, he caught the fits and threw away all my grits. Then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home? Yeah, yeah. Well, this is the worst trip I've ever been on. A little bit of the Beach Boys for David right there. Did I see Mike Romano in the stream this evening? Mike, good evening to you. Good to see you. And yes, we'll make sure we get to that one for you. And let's see. So I'm going to change gears here a little bit. We'll get back to you, Mike, I promise. So let's see if I can remember this one. This is a great song by, let's see. Got to remember this one here. This is a song by Gordon Lightfoot. It's been a while on this one. So let's see if I can remember. Okay, let's try that. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I would never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Though heroes always fade, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. But stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you left. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Some Gordon Lightfoot by request. What an awesome song that is. If you haven't seen the Gordon Lightfoot show, the documentary on, I guess it could be Netflix now, it is awesome to watch. You should, if you're a fan of that kind of music or just music in general, you should watch that. It's definitely worth the time, and if you have to pay a little for it, it's worth it too. So we got Terry Kendrick. Terry, is good to see you, Terry, in the stream. And let's see what we got here. Gene Fox, my buddy Gene, is in the stream. All right, so let's take a peek here. Mary Jane Trice. Let's take care of this song. This is a gospel-y song. I need gospel singers. When I die and you lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When they lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky, going up to the spirit in the sky, is where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, Gonna go to the place that's the best. Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a friend in Jesus, so you know that when you die, it's gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. Gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. That's where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and they lay you to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. I've never been a sinner, I never sinned. I've got a friend in Jesus, so you know that when I die, it's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. A true one-hit wonder there. Norman Greenbaum by request. Okay, Gene. Gene is up. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a song by the Beatles. And this is the most widely streamed Beatles song. This next song is the most widely streamed Beatles song. All right, let's find a good key. Gene, are you playing along this evening? Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Hey, Lisa. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smile's returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. The Beatles with a little help from Maya there at the end. So, you know, it's drinking time. Maya. All right. So, George Harrison wins the streaming contest because his song is the most widely streamed Beatles song. And I've just been informed by the panel of judges, is that right, that we have a winner in our first album cover challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and flash that real quick. Let's flash that album cover real quick. So there's the album cover, ladies and gentlemen. There is the album cover. And let's see what we have. The album is The Beatles, or The White Album, whatever you want to call it. We'll take either of them this evening, by The Beatles. And our winner this evening is Charles Jones. Charles, thanks for catching that. And and so that means, ladies and gentlemen, that our remaining questions, and we have 5 of them this evening, 5 questions, are all going to revolve around either the White Album or the Beatles. And this will be the first time we've done a Beatles album, so it's cool. And you, Charles, have won a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing Company. And that's an awesome venue and brewery. And I was just there last Friday night, I believe. Was it Friday or Saturday? Friday night. And it was off the charts. So it was fun, always fun there. And there's Mike. Mike Gross is here in the stream. And excellent. Yes, Mary Jane says, great place. I agree. Crazy Rooster is awesome. So we have 4 or 5 more trivia questions revolving around the Beatles and the White Album. But before we do that, I'd like to thank you all very much for your generosity this evening. Every once in a while, you'll see some links for Venmo, PayPal, if you are so inclined. That allows us to stay here. Your donations allows us to stay home on a Thursday night instead of playing out at clubs, and that way we can reach you in your home or wherever you are. So let's going to take care of a request here. This is a Terry request. It goes out in honor of Pat. Is that right? Does that say Pat? Does that say Pat? Pat Jones, is that right? So may Pat rest in peace. And this is a song, normally we would do this towards the end of a live show, but what the heck, it's in memoriam. So let's take care of this one, and let's make sure I'm tuned here. Close enough. Where it began, well, I can't begin knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became a summer, and who'd believe it'd come along? Hand, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. Come on, Linda. Been inclined to believe they never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely, 'cause we fill it up with only two. And when I hurting runs off of my shoulder. And how can I hurt when holding you? One, touching one, or touching two maybe. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good, so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined, one more, to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. A little Neil Diamond in memory of Pat. All right, let's see here. Let's see. We got this right here. Kelly, have you ever seen the rain? Do Kelly for you. Have you ever seen the rain? It didn't show up there. All right, let's see what we got here. Kelly is in the stream. Kelly and Lisa, of course, once again. So let's go ahead and take care of a Lisa request. Lisa hasn't even asked for this one yet. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And a story is told of a river that flowed and made me sad to think it was dead. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Sing it for Maya one time. La 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 la. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and the perfect skies above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name because there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. Maya, the kitty right here. Maya. Mm-hmm. That means we drink. All righty. America. So let's see. We got Lee. We got Lee Reiser in the stream. Hi, Lee. Good to see you folks here tonight. Lynn Kimber is here. And I see Sarah and Kelly both here. All right, let's see. Something's happening here. So I'm going to give you these. These things are starting to show up there. That's right. Let's see what we have here. Let's do a song for Mike Romano. Mike's been waiting. This is a song by Fleetwood Mac by request. I know there's nothing to say. Someone has taken my place. When times go bad and times go rough, won't you lay me down in the tall grass? Just let me do my stuff. I know I got nothing on you. I know there's nothing to do. When times go bad and you can't get enough, won't you lay me down in the tall grass? Just let me do my stuff. Let's do it. Bam, 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 ba bam, 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 ba ba bam, 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 bam. Doodly doo. Bam, 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 ba bam, 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 ba ba bam, 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 bam. One thing I think you should know, I ain't gonna miss you when you go. Been down so long, I've been tossed around enough. Oh, wouldn't you just let me go down and do my stuff? I know you're hoping to find someone who's gonna give you peace of mind. When times go bad and times go rough, won't you lay me down in the tall grass? Just let me do my stuff. Let's do it. Bam, 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 ba bam, 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 ba bam, 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 bam. Doodly doo. Bam, 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 ba bam, down, 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 ba bam, 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 bam. I'm just secondhand news. I'm your secondhand news. Yeah, I'm just secondhand news. I'm your secondhand news. Yeah, yeah. Fleetwood Mac, little secondhand news right there by request. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and flash that album one time real quick. So we have a winner who correctly identified tonight's classic album as the Beatles' or the White Album, whatever you want to call it, that's fine. We'll take either one this evening. The Beatles, White Album, and Charles Jones was the winner, who correctly identified the album cover. So we have 4 or 5 questions that are going to revolve around either that album or the Beatles in general. And let's go ahead and give us the first question. So, what track from the White Album is believed to have That's right. So, what track from the White Album is believed to have triggered Charles Manson and his murderous spree? That wasn't supposed to be the first question this evening. For some reason, it showed up as the first question. What track from the White Album is believed to have triggered Charles Manson and the Manson family and their murderous spree? So the first person to correctly tell us the name of that song will win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing. So let's see here. Let's take a look at some requests. Let's do a David request. This is a great song by The Boss. The Boss. Let's find a good key. Does Maya want something? That was good enough for me. Good enough for me. All right. Cindy, are you still in the stream? Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no. Well, I can take you higher. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with my sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with my sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Bruce Springsteen by request. All right. Do we have a winner? I think we should. So it looks like we have a winner for our first trivia question. Again, the album this evening is the Beatles' White Album. And so the question, let's see. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. The question was, what track from the White Album is believed to have triggered Charles Manson and his murderous spree? And And there's the question. What song triggered it? Helter Skelter. Of course, the song was Helter Skelter. Jackie Miller is the first person who correctly identified that. We had 3 people that correctly identified that, but Jackie was the first one. So, Jackie, congratulations. You win a gift card from Crazy Rooster Brewing Company. Awesome place. Hopefully, I'll catch you there sometime. So, excellent. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's take care of a Kelly request. Okay, that's good. I'll just read them as they come up, so that's good. It works for me. Okay, so here is a song by CCR. And out at shows when I play this song, for some reason, people get into singing this song. I wouldn't consider it to be a sing-along type of song, but for some reason, people like to sing this one. So Wendy said that this will be her debut this evening. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know, and it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like a water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, it's been that way for all my time, till forever on it goes, through the circle fast and slow. I know, and it can't stop. I wonder, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down a sunny day? CCR. Kelly, was that the right one? I hope that was. John Fogerty wrote a lot of songs about rain. So here's a song by Paul Simon. This is a Thomas, maybe a Terry request. When I think back on all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can think it all. And my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can read the writing on the wall. Kodachrome, it gives me nice bright color, gives me the green of summer, makes you think all the world's world's in a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got an Nikon camera, love to take photographs. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. If you took all the girls that I knew when I was single, you brought them all together for one night, I know they'd never match my sweet little imagination. 'Cause everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, it gives me nice bright color, gives me the green of summer, makes you think all the world's in a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera, I love to take photographs. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. The mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome and leave your boss so far from home. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Woo-hoo. Say, Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Woo. Paul Simon right there by special request. Lisa, got your next request. Be happy to do that for you. Before I do that, we got Don Kendrick in the stream. And so let's go ahead and take care of Don. And don't forget Brenda. We got Brenda and Deanna. Yours is coming up here shortly. This is a song by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Got out of town on a boat, going to southern islands, sailing a reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, in the downhill run to Papeete. Off the wind on this setting lie, the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you. And on the midnight watch, I realized why twice you ran away. But just think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. Yet what heaven brought you and me, it cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will. Yeah. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time. You understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship, and all her flags are a-flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. But just think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. And what heaven brought you and me, it cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will, and you know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. It was the easiest thing to do, and you will survive being bested. 'Cause somebody fine will come along and make me forget about loving you. And the Southern Cross, some CSN, I believe that was that a Don request? Is that right? Folks, thank you very much. Let's see, what was I going to say? Sally Mutter is in the stream. Sally, good to see you here this evening. I'd like to thank the folks who have chosen to be generous this evening. Appreciate it very much. Stacy Donahue, thank you very much for your generosity. Lee Reiser, thank you to the Risers. Mike Romano, thank you very much, Mike. Don Kendrick, thank you to the Kendricks. Very much. Appreciate it. And again, once again, folks, your generosity, if you're so inclined, it allows us to stay here at home and on a Thursday night every so often and stream to you directly, taking your requests and so on. So it's a lot of fun. Gives everybody a little change of pace. David Herring, thank you, David, for your generosity. And Charles Jones, thank you for your generosity this evening. So let's go ahead. Let's see. We've burned about an hour, so let's go ahead and do another trivia question. Remember that the album, maybe not just yet, we'll get that together, and we'll show that album too, so you'll know. Okay, so let's take care of Brenda and Deanna. Brenda and Deanna. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came. Down in the hollow, playing some new game. Laughing and a running, hey, hey. Skipping and a jumping. In the misty morning fall wet. Our hearts are thumping in you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow? Going down the old mine with a transistor radio. standing in the sunlight laughing, hide me behind a rainbow wall, slipping and it's not in, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. Or Thomas, you my green-eyed girl. For Terry, do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da like that? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da. It's so hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw them just the other day. My, how they have grown. Just cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about I'm making love in the green grass. I'm behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. One more. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da, la-ti-da. Yes, Van Morrison. Let's see, Gene, my friend Gene Fox says his bartender sucks tonight. His bartender sucks. You need to find yourself a new bartender. And, you know, it's hard to find good help these days. But, you know, sometimes you just got to, you know, do what you got to do, Gene. And, you know, just do straight shots of tequila like we like to do. Are we ready for a question? So remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the album this evening, the album was the Beatles' White Album. And so all of the questions this evening will revolve around the Beatles or the White Album. So here's the next trivia question. And hey, Colleen, the Bundicks are in the stream. So here we go. The Beatles features a guest guitarist on one track. The Beatles, that album, features a guest guitarist on one track. Name that guitarist. First person to tell us the name of the guest guitarist on the White Album will win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing. Crazy Rooster Brewing. Remember, if you've already won once this evening, then you can only play and answer one time. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So, you know, it appears that Beatles trivia is probably the easiest of the musical trivias. I know that was a softball kind of. So I had a request for another song by Van Morrison. Lisa? Lynn? We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun, and the bonnet boats were one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. And when that foghorn blows, yeah, you know I will be coming home. And when that foghorn whistle blows, I want to hear it. I won't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. Yeah. I need a horn section. Just when that foghorn blows, then you know I will be coming home. Just when that foghorn whistle blows, I want to hear it. I won't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. Come on, Mike. And together we will flow into the mystic. Yeah, you tell me, Deborah. Oh, it's too late to stop now. Van Morrison for Lisa right there. And yes, I see Mike. Mike Burb. Is that shorthand for horn section stuff? Is that what that is? Sure, your birthday horn, is that right, Lisa? When was your birthday, Lisa? Let me know once again. I think it's right around New Year's, right? Somewhere around there. And that takes care of 18. Let's change gears here real quick. I'm going to change gears. Let's see if I can pull this one off. I got to practice. So here's a song for Thomas, maybe for Terry, and let's see, the 29th was Lisa's birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. It's a song by, who is this by, Wendy? This is, it's coming to me. Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and the Lincolns were setting the pace? And that story is true, I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up. That Model A body makes it look like a puff. It's got 8 cylinders and uses them all. It's got overdrive. It just won't stall. It got a 4-barrel carb and a dual exhaust. And for 11 gears you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. The brakes are good and the tires fair. I pulled out of San Pedro late one night when the moon and the stars were shining bright. We was driving up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they was standing still. Now all all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan had passed us by. I said, hey boys, that's a marvel to me, and my then the taillights was all you could see. Now the fellas ribbed me for being behind, so I thought I'd make that Lincoln unwind. So I put on the gas and man alive, I shoved her on down into overdrive. I wound her up to 110. My speedometer said that I'd hit top. Then my foot was a blue like lead to the floor. That's all there is, and there ain't no more. I took a corner, sideswiped the truck. I crossed my fingers just for luck. My fingers was clicking the guardrail post. The guy beside me was white as a ghost. Now the boys all thought I'd lost my sense, and telephone poles looked like a picket fence. They said, slow down. I see spots. The lines on the road just look like dots. Now smoke was coming from out of the back when I started getting on that Cadillac. I knew I could catch him, I thought I could pass. Don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. I had flames coming from out of the side and feel the tension, man, what a ride. I said, look out boys, I got a license to fly, and that caddy pulled over and he let us by. And all of a sudden she started knocking him down in the dip. She started a rockin'. I looked in the mirror, a red light was blinking. The cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. Now they arrested me and they put me in jail, and they called my pappy to throw my bail. And he said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. Commander Cody, Lost Planet Airmen, right there by request for Thomas, my automotive dude. Right there. Okay, so folks, we are now down to 3 requests. We have a trivia winner, and we have 2 more questions. Is that right? 2 or 3? We have 3 more questions. We got lots of questions this evening because it's the Beatles. That's why. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's remember the album. What was the album, Wendy? There's the picture of the album. Then, of course, that will be the album called The Beatles, or the White Album, whatever you want to call it. And so let's see. Ooh, the Beatles, because you already pressed 1, 2, and 3. The Beatles features a guest guitarist on one track. Name him, and that would be Eric Clapton. And Mike Gross is the winner of the trivia question this evening. Mike, he just popped in here and walks away with a gift card from Crazy Rooster Brewing. So, yeah, Eric Clapton, of course, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I believe he was the first professional pop kind of rock musician to ever play on a Beatles recording. They had lots of orchestral musicians throughout their career, but first time they had an actual, rock god join them. Very successful. Okay, so let's see here. As I said, we have 3 requests, so maybe we can conjure up a few more requests for the rest of the evening here. You will see a link that takes you to my website, and on that website you will see, I did not say porn site. I don't know what my wife is thinking here, because I don't visit such things as much as you do. And so, did I say that out loud? Was that my? You left your browser open there, honey. And so let's take a look. Okay, so we have a bunch of them just showed up here. Excellent. There's Karen. Karen Wooten is in the stream. Excellent. And okay, so we got some more requests. Cool, I'm digging it. All right, so let's see here. What was I going to do? This goes out to, is it Abs? Is that right? So let's give this one a whirl. This is a song by Toad the Wet Sprocket, and I hope this is the right one by Toad. I think you asked for my Toad song, and sometimes my memory doesn't serve me well. So Alex is in the stream. Cool. Nothing so loud as hearing when we lie. Truth is not kind, and you've said neither am I. but the air outside so soft is saying everything. Everything. All I want is to feel this way, to be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. Evening speaks, feel it say, yeah. Nothing so cold is closing the heart when all we need is to free the soul. And we wouldn't be that brave, I know, but the air outside so soft, confessing everything. Everything. All I want is to feel this way, be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. Evening speaks, feel it say, yeah. And it won't matter now, whatever happens will be, though the air speaks of all will never be, and it won't trouble me. All I want is to feel this way, be this close, to feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. Evening speaks, feel it say, and it feels so close. Let it take me in, let it hold me so I can feel it say. There it is, some Toad, the Wet Sprocket, and of course Abby. So see, Abby, the pseudonym there is what threw me, and I would have known Abs that if I'd known it was you, I would have known you wanted a different Toad song. So I'll throw that one in. What the hell? And Jackie, you just cracked me up. There, my friend Jackie Miller said, "Hey, I want you to know I'm officially throwing my hat in the ring for Speaker of the House, and she'd appreciate our support." Good one, Jackie. All right, good luck with that. All right. Jackie, how could I make you spit your drink out? That was your joke. All right. Oh, my laughter. Gotcha. Okay, so the producer, ladies and gentlemen, is saying that we should ask another trivia question. Should keep an eye on the time. And so the... that would be interesting for Wendy to create her own trivia. So let's see, the album this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The album, of course, is the White Album. It's blasphemous to call it the White Blob, Wendy. Well, that was kind of the trick part of the contest this evening. Okay, so name the ska-influenced track on the White Album. There is a track, actually probably the only ska-influenced Beatles song. So the first person to tell me the name of the track off the White Album that has ska influence will win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing. All right, excellent. So we'll wait for that to roll in, and let's see. So we got a bunch of good requests. Let's take care of. Let's go ahead and take care of Alex. Lynn, you're coming up with that one. A bunch of people helped you on that. All right, let's see. So this is a song by John John Denver. That's right, Jackie. You can, since you've already won, you can't say it. You just can't say it. Don't say it. Whatever you do, don't say it. How does the song go? I'm getting ready to play a Beatles song. That's not how it goes. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found a key to every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken, but he doesn't really care. He keeps changing fast, but it don't last too long. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. The shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High to Colorado. Rocky Mountain High to Colorado. He climbed Cathedral Mountains. He saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as he can see. And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun. And he lost a friend but kept a memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the stream, taking grace in every step he takes. His sight has turned inside himself as he tries to understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Talk to God and listen to a casual reply. Rocky Mountain High. Now his life is full of wonder, but his heart still knows the fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. Why they try to tear the mountains down to bring in a couple more people, more scars upon the land. In the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poorer man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High and the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high, except for Alex. Rocky Mountain High to Colorado. Rocky Mountain High to Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Excellent song right there for Alex. All right, let's see here. So let's take care of a Lynn request. Do we want to... You're welcome, Alex. Thank you very much. Tell Berkeley we said hey too. Karen is in the stream. Karen, good to see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of the question. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the album is the White Album this evening. That's what we're revolving around. The question is, name the ska-influenced track on the White Album. That is Obla Dee, Obla Da. Life Goes On. Stacy Donahue was the first person to give us the correct answer. And so congratulations, Stacy. You win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing Company. And the way it's going to work is I will email these to you winners tomorrow. So I need to make sure that I have your email address for everybody who has won. And most of you I do. Stacy, I'm not sure that I have your email address. So I'll be reaching out to you tomorrow, or you can send me a private message this evening. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and take care of this song. This is a song, a bunch of requests for this one. A song by, who did this? This is King Harvest. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Well, everybody here is out of sight, and they don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moon. We like our fun and we never fight. And you can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Well, everybody here is out of sight, and they don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things alive. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. There it is. King Harvest right there. Lynn, is that the right one? I hope that was the right one. You got a lot of people helping you identify that song. I need to know Sam Curry. Is Sam Curry still in the stream? Sam, let me know if you're still in the stream, because I'd like to do your song, but I don't want to just do it if you're not here to hear it. So we'll wait on Sam. If we see Sam show up, we'll take care of that. Not just yet. Sam's here. All right, excellent. Okay, so that means now the pressure's on. Now I got to remember this song. So let me see. Okay, this is an epic love song A song written by Harry, not Harry Knuckles, Harry, not Harry Palms. I see where you're going with this. Harry, let's not pick any other body parts, please, Wendy. All right, let's see here. How does this go? Great song. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you've ruined your gown in the rain. She just stared out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane. Something about her was familiar. I could swear I'd seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile, just the same. And then she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Something inside me to drive a princess blind. There's a wild man wizard, he's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. Oh, I've got something inside me, not what my life's about, but I've been letting my outside turn me over till my time runs out. I have no idea how this goes anymore. Damn it, I hate when that happens. Sorry, Sam. It was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we'd had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate in the fine-trimmed lawn. And then she said, we must get together, though I knew it'd never be arranged. Then she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change. Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt, and another man never would have let it go. I stashed the bill in my shirt. And as she walked away in silence, it's strange how you never know when we'd both gotten what we'd asked for. such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights, I took off for the sky. And here she's acting happy inside her handsome home, and me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips, getting stoned. I go flying so high when I'm stoned. Most of a Harry Chapin song, so I gotta remember what part I screwed up, because if I don't get it now, then I'll never ever get it right again. So there it is, the old major sevenths. I think that's it. Okay, cool. All right, you're welcome, Sam. Thank you. And sorry that I screwed up that little midsection there. All right, let's see. My director says that it's time to do another trivia question. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the album this evening, of course, Beatles' White Album. And so the questions are going to revolve around the White Album or the Beatles, and which Beatle quit the band for a few weeks during the recording of the White Album. Which Beatle quit the band for a few weeks during the recording of the White Album? The first person to tell us that correct answer will win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing Company. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Let's go ahead and take care of Thomas. Here's a great song. It's a song that was a hit 2 times by B.W. Stevenson. Joan Shepard is in the stream. Joan, good to see you here. Hope that you are doing well. And a Happy New Year to you. Yeah, it's true. You got a 25% chance there with just guessing. I think we're taking off for spelling, by the way. I think we are taking off for spelling. Mama Maria, don't you know I've come a long, long way? I've been longing to see her. When she's round, she take my blues away. Sweet Maria, the sunlight surely hurts my eyes. I'm a lonely dreamer on a highway to the sky. Maria, I love you. My Maria, there were some blue and sorrow times. Just my thoughts about you bring back my peace of mind. Gypsy lady, you're a miracle work for me. You set my soul free like a ship sailing on the sea. She's the sunlight when the skies are gray. She treats me so right, lady. Take me away. Maria, B.W. Stevenson with a little bit of, who else did that song? Brooks and Dunn. That's exactly right, Brooks and Dunn. So, folks, I'd like to thank you, folks who are being generous this evening. Carol Gordon, thank you very much, Carol, for your generosity. Lynn, Kimber, thank you. My pleasure playing the songs that you know and love. That's what I do. I love them. And thank you, Linda. Appreciate the kind words. Is that? All right, let's see here. I got a couple of, got a deep cut here, kind of deep cut. It was a hit, but I don't get a chance to play it very often. I remember standing on the corner at midnight, trying to get my courage up. There was this long, lovely dancer in a little club downtown. Loved to watch her do her stuff. Through the long, lonely nights, she'd fill my sleep. Body softly swaying to that smoky beat. Down on Main Street. Ooh, Regina. Down on Main Street. In the pool halls, the hustlers and the losers used to watch them through the glass. Well, I'd stand outside at closing time just to watch her walk on past. Unlike all the other ladies, she looked so young and sweet as she made her way alone down that empty street, down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Sometimes even now, when I'm feeling lonely and beat, I drift back in time and I find my feet down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street. Bob Seger. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the answer to a trivia question. We have a winner. Which Beatle quit the band for a few weeks during recording of the White Album? Ringo Starr. Ringo, the drummer, of course, he quit. He got fed up with the way things were going. Lynn Kimber is the winner. Lynn Kimber, you win a gift card to Crazy Rooster Brewing. Excellent venue, excellent beer, always a fun time. I'll be there sometime, I guess in February, something like that. Folks, I'd like to remind you, let's see, what do we have going on this weekend? This weekend, on Friday night, you'll find me at Sports Page, playing live Sports Page in Goochland. Saturday night, if you're a member or a friend of a member, at the Dominion Club. I'll be playing at the Dominion Club on Saturday. And Sunday night, Mainline Brewing, Sunday afternoon. So a lot of fun stuff to do. We're going to have one more trivia question coming up here shortly. And our friends at MPM gave us extra cards last time we did a stream, so I have one to give away this evening. One final question upcoming about the Beatles and or the White Album. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got 3 requests. I love NPM also. Lynn. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's take care of Thomas. This is a great song here, folks. This is a song by Dobie Gray. Dobie Gray. Day after day I'm more confused, yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain, ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind, but I'm counting on you, yeah, to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And when my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, your guitars are coming through to soothe me. Thanks for the joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song, your rhythm, your rhyme, your harmony. You help me along, you're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey, yeah, yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Ooh, won't you take me? Take me, yeah. Oh, take me. Some Dobie Gray right there by request. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more trivia question. Don't forget this final trivia question. The gift card is brought to you by MPM. So don't have that logo up this evening, do we? We don't. Okay, so final question about the Beatles or the White Album. What two non-Beatles sang background vocals on the song Birthday? What two non-Beatles sang background vocals on the song Birthday? The first person to tell me the two non-Beatles will win a gift card to MPM, which is a place I play every Wednesday night. Awesome place, great vibe, great food, Asian cuisine, great cocktails, lots of beer selection, great. So check it out on a Wednesday night. Final song this evening, I'm thinking, maybe final song. This is a song by Fire Fall. Last December I met a girl, she took a liking to me, said she loved me, but she didn't know the meaning of the word. She imagined love to be grand, me holding her hand and whispering sweet things, cooing softly like a songbird. Then one morning she came to me with a tear in her eye and a sigh on her breath, and Lord, she said, hon, I'm heavy with the child, dig a little deeper, Lee. And I said, goddamn girl, can't you see that I'm breaking my back just trying to keep my head above water, and it's turning me wild. Cinderella, can't you see? I don't want your company. You better leave this morning, leave today. Take your love and your child away. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Rocking chair on the front porch, I'm thinking about all the things that I did as a young man, now that I'm older. I remember her and the boy, did he have all the toys and the joys that a young man should have before he gets too old. Cinderella, couldn't you see? I didn't want your company. You should have left that morning, left that day. Took your love and your child away. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, something by Firefall for Lynn. So, Lynn, yeah, you're right. You can only win the album cover challenge once per evening. And so we have a winner for our final question. And let's see what we got here. The question The question was, what two non-Beatles, I probably should have said what two female non-Beatles sang background vocals on the song Birthday? And it was Yoko Ono and Patty Boyd Harrison. Lee Reiser is the winner of the gift card from MPM this evening. I'd like to thank you all very much for participating this evening. And that's... There you go. There's the little blast right there for MPM. So thank you, MPM, for that little bonus question. We'd like to thank Crazy Rooster Brewing for supplying all of the other gift cards this evening. We are not going to be streaming next Thursday because I'll be playing live at, let's see, where am I going to be? It's going to be Tavern 19 at Independence Golf Course on a Thursday night. Always a fun time. But we hope to be back the following week, so 2 weeks from now. I'd like to thank you all once again for participating. Thank you for your generosity this evening. And, folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Unless, of course, we see you tomorrow night at Sports Page Bar and Grill in Goochland. You all have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time. Good night.